Sassa grant has officially implemented an increase in the month of October 2025 on the Sassa grant payment date. The following are the grants distributed by Sassa: Older Persons Pension Grant, Disability Grant, War Veterans Grant, Care Dependency Grant, Foster Child Grant, Child Support Grant, Grant in Aid, and SRD Grant, which is also known as the Social Relief of Distress Grant. Finance Minister took a stand early this year in 2025 to announce to us the budget speech of the Sassa grant increases for 2025 and also the implementation for 2025.
Social grants are allocated 284.7 billion rand in 25-26. This allows us to increase the old age grant, disability grant by 130 rand. Now, let me tell you a story. I was working here in Waterfront. An old man comes to me and he says, "Thanks for the 150, but the 150 now is gone." He says, "But I don't need VAT." Now, because of the reduction in the VAT, I had to reduce the 150 to 130. The child support grant by 30 rand, the foster care grant by 70 rand.
This was the increase implemented now in October 2025. A 10 rand increase was added to the following. Older Persons Grant under 75 will now receive 2,320. Older Persons Grant over 75 will receive 2,340. Disability Grant will now receive 2,320. War Veterans Grant will now receive 2,340. Care Dependency Grant will receive 2,320 in the month of October. 24.7 billion rand has been located to the social grants of South Africa. And also please take note that Sassa does not work on public holidays and also on weekends. But they also do advise you to always make sure that you keep your details up to date. For an example, your cell phone number that is linked to your Sassa card and all the important information that is linked to your Sassa.
COVID-19 social relief in its current form will be extended by a year to March 2026. 35.52 billion rand is allocated for this purpose. Let me correct a myth here. A myth that suggests that I'm trying to pose as two alternatives is either VAT or SRD. Didn't say that. What I did say is that the SRD has been a temporary grant. We have been debating to find a funding source for it so that it should not continue to crowd other spending. What we are attempting to do is to stabilize exactly that, to make sure that this grant is not only sustained, but it also does not crowd out other spending. We go on in this speech and in the previous one that leaked. Same sentence. As announced by the President in the State of the National Address, the SRD will be used as a basis for the introduction of sustainable form of income support for unemployed people.
SRD grant will not have any increase but will be extended until March 2026, and 28 million people will have access to the Social Relief of Distress grant after verification checks have been completed. That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next one.